Hello everybody and welcome to a brand new series or mini-series on Endgame of Devil, a cross between a drafting roguelike, like a Luck Be a Landlord, and an auto battler roguelike, which I'm very excited to be checking out again here today. I did a video on it about a week ago. You guys seem to really want more, so that's what we're going to be going to do here today. Since we're going to be starting off, a little series here, I'm going to start on level 0, explain the basics of the game for those of you who missed things, but let me assure you, it's not too complicated, especially if you've seen the game Luck Be a Landlord before. It's kind of like that, but we're drafting out a party of units for the board. So right here we have all of these different soldiers. They are going to need to be killed for us to leave this floor. If we can't kill them in this many turns, we will start to take damage. So the way we do damage to them is with the things in our deck, our units more or less. So we have a skeleton archer. You can see the damage it does in the bottom right, so when it appears, it does that amount of damage. Since it's a ranged unit, you can see on the bottom left, the little bow and arrow, it will be able to do that damage from anywhere. There'll be other units that do need to be in melee range. We have other things like this that have abilities on cooldowns. They need to show up 8 times to do that effect. And, things like this as well. That's a little bit of a mix of both. So that's kind of what we have to deal with. When I hit attack, we're going to play our 4 units. There are 4 units on the board in random spaces. So basically the strategy is going to come from the drafting. We also have the ability to remove pieces and re-roll options because at the end of every wave, we are going to be given a choice of what we want to do next. What do we want to build towards? After 4 turns, gain a removal and then self-remove this, or the water elemental, which just does 2 damage from afar. Which I'll go with that. We did a little bit of ghost parrot stuff in the first video, so I want to shake it up here. But for now, we've got a pretty easy time with the beginning. Damage +3 if it's near an undead minion. Cooldown 1 every turn. Remove all nearby burst worms. The reason you'd want to do that, it looks like it does some kind of toxic fog effect when those get removed. Deal combo if there's more than 3 murlocs on the board. I'm going to go with this. Damage +3 if near an undead minion. I kind of like going for maybe an undead synergy here. We'll see what we can find there. But yeah, the first setup almost done already. Cooldown 3, deal a death blast, which is a 1 damage attack all the way around him. And then remove yourself. I mean, we sure could, I guess. I don't know. I feel like I'm going to want you later, but oh well. We'll see. So, defeated all the adventurers. Now we're going to get a passive relic. This is going to be something that will stick around for the whole time and give us passive benefits. If there are 3 or more tentacles on the board, remove 1, and the rest gains its attack. Wait, that seems really cool. Just stacking as many tentacles as we can, because it looks like they gain benefits based off of how many tentacles we have, so you could just keep on. That takes a thing that has flat scaling and makes it scale even better. All inorganic minions will deal combo, not normal attack. I don't know what an inorganic minion is. This is an inorganic minion. Okay, so elemental minions are inorganic. Combo, deal an extra attack after your initial attack, non-repeatable. Huh. Sure. I'll give that a shot. I'll see what it looks like. Cooldown 4, generate a thunderstorm. Seems like it does a bonus attack. I don't think that that's going to really help us that much. Cooldown 8, all nearby minions gain a permanent attack upgrade and then self-remove this. Kind of want to, yeah. I'm going to either stick to undead or inorganic. We'll see what the game kind of throws my way here. Did that genuinely do 2 damage there? It seemed like I saw some zeros. I know some of the units have passives that buff them up, and I'll have to take a look at that. Cooldown 2, turn into a bloated zombie. So this will eventually go away. I'll tell you what, sure. Take -1 damage from nature or inorganic minions. Gotcha. So that's pretty rough for us. I'm glad we have the undeads to take him down. Deal Wave Blade to nearby adventurers. Does 2 melee damage and shoots nearby enemies on the first hit. I'll just grab another water elemental. We'll go for the inorganic stuff. Go for the double attacks. It does take him down. It's doing 1 damage. The question is, like, do we want to keep on grabbing stuff? Or is it going to be a problem? Cooldown 1, remove all nearby burst worms. I'm actually going to grab this. So now I feel like I can feel comfortable taking all burst worms. Because it's not, you know, it's going to give me some kind of benefit. Werewolf deals blood arrow damage to the target once. At once. Click to remove this treasure. Recruit 1 minion and 2 copies of it. Damage up with Death Blast, which we don't have a lot of. Ooh, okay. 3 Phantom Swords is actually pretty nice, because they're just going to be here and then get the hell out. 2 health for all adventurers at the start of each turn. Okay. Gain 1 Accelerate. Devil Hand. I mean, none of this has synergy clearly, like, directly with what we have. Generate and Accelerate basically speeds up other cooldowns. Cooldown 2, deal a Death Blast. The problem is you do 0 damage on your attack, and that's kind of where our big value is going to be. So I think getting all of these swords that are going to eventually buff everybody up, and then they're going to be attacking twice, I think that'll work quite well. If there's a Blood Prince on the board, it gains a permanent 2 attack and remove the bat. That's a legendary unit that we do not have access to yet. I'm going to pop my last reroll, see what I can find. Cooldown of 5, remove a nearby minion and gain its attack. I'll grab the Ghost. Do a damage to the lowest health adventurer. So are you a melee unit and then you have that effect as well? Is that what's going on? Cooldown 4, gain removal, self-remove? Sure. See, okay, so you're a melee unit, and then you'll also do 1 damage to the lowest HP. It's kind of nice to have that. Just to kind of help finish off. Ooh, boy. Low health fools. Cooldown of 8, gain an attack permanently. Just say nah. Probably should have saved my rerolls for that. I think that would have made a little bit more sense, but it's cool for now, but they are going to go away. It'll help us get through these early levels very quickly. Time Hound has 40 extra damage if it's on the corner. What the heck? Remove inorganic minions after their attack and gain Chaos Lord. What the heck? And self-remove after 3 times. Seems like no. I'll get 2, because, like, that cleanses a lot of my stuff. Upgrade your chance for rare or epic minion gains. Attack +1 permanently for every undead minion removal. Okay, so this... Oh, this is tough. If there was a guy where we just kept 1 undead, that would be it. Choose minions to remove. So we have 5 removals, but it's not a strong reason to do it yet until there's no more space on my board. And then self-remove. Zombies are really good now. Like, they're pretty much instant takes because they're slowly going to eventually remove themselves for free. And then the Stitches Archer is going to get upgraded for the rest of the whole run. Don't mind that one bit. Assassin generates 1 Thunderstorm when it attacks. 3 extra Thunderstorm if it crits. Cooldown of 2. The highest attack minion on the board gains a permanent +1 attack. Sure, I think getting that early sounds great. Gain removal, then self-remove. Let's do 1. Come on, we can do a little bit better. I mean, these aren't bad, but it's also not helping us scale. Like, they're going to be doing good damage and then just get out of here. 2 HP for all adventures at the start of each turn. The Sergeant just has more health. Works for me. The thing is, who's going to be getting these buffs? Oh, the Skeleton Archer got one of the buffs. I think a Beholder got the buffs. The thing is, it's all nearby minions. We just got unlucky. Cooldown 4, attack up by 1 permanently. Oh, man. If these were inorganic units, that seems like that'd be really nice. Every 4 turns, this gets a permanent +1 attack, though. I guess I'll take him. We're kind of all over the place as far as synergy goes, but we don't have to be picky yet. We have lots of empties. Yeah, so many of these inorganic things are, they're just going to remove themselves soon. After 8 turns, this does a long-range 5 damage missile. I'll get the Ghost, because whenever we pivot, and maybe we won't be doing Elemental at this point. I would have thought that we'd be having a little bit more synergy for it. But at this point, we don't really have a whole lot. We have the Water Elementals. Those are attacking twice. But otherwise, we have a little bit more of a synergy going for the Stitches Archer, I guess. So, yeah. If that's going to be the case, I'll say sure. Do an extra attack after the initial attack. Deal a combo, but not a normal attack. They sure look like they're attacking twice, so. Oh, man. Okay, Phantom Sword, I feel like it's fine. It helps me play both synergies until the game makes it a little bit more clear which one we should go for. Okay. All Hydra, Hellhound, and Chimera gain a +1 permanent attack forever, every 2 turns. Cooldown of 1, Werewolves get +1. I mean, these are cool things. Cooldown of 4, Recruit a Minion. We need to fill up the holes in our board really badly. So, I'm going to say sure. Let's just get some skeletons. Don't know what you do. Nearby minions attack get -2 permanently when this dies. Alright, so we're definitely going to leave all of our stuff here for now. Oh, +1 chance for epic or legendary minion gain. That doesn't sound like a lot, but it is. We love bloated zombies, but oh my god, why did it have to be against those things? 1% chance. I mean, like, that helps on all rerolls and stuff too. Burstworm is free, and it's going to remove itself. So I guess we're not going to go for the defense, and then we'll see what the Toxic Fog is. I forgot. Where are you, mister? There's the Tentacle. Undead, cooldown of 2, deal a Death Blast. Sure. Alright, Toxic Fog. 2 damage to all enemies on the board. So whenever it gets removed, 2 damage to everybody on the board. Grab a Ghost. We have so much removal tokens that when we run out of space, we are going to start removing all of these undead. And it's going to be beautiful. Oh, you went down to 0. The Beholder has 0. I mean, you're obviously... Or do you have 0? No, that's your countdown. I gotta see what's happened there. Cooldown 1. Recruit a Phantom Bow, Sword, etc. Destroy yourself after 5 recruits. Remove this treasure for 6 removals. Cooldown 2, deal 4 damage to adventurers on the edge or corner. It's cool. It's not that much. Getting this and going for, oh man. And going for Phantom Sword helps us, like, scale up. Oh my god, there's the Hellhound. Toxic Fog, damage up. Hellhound, 2 damage in an AoE. Attacks everybody around him. It's good, but it's also a demon, and I don't feel like we're going to be going for any synergies with that. It is, like, it's kind of annoying in a way to see such a, like, a rare thing, but then it's just like, it's not that good for us. All damage taken is -1 if there's other guards on the board. Okay. We got quite a bit of space here. Grab the Ghost Sailor. Let's remove something stinky. Let's find the ghosts that have 0 damage. Tack up on that big boy. Okay, so we don't get to choose. It is random. Goblin Priest. Deal a fireball if a goblin or bugbear has attacked. That seems so good for that synergy. It's so difficult to be like, to try and stay in your lane in this game. It offers so many cool things to you so often. All right, anybody else have 0? I mean, the skeleton archers do 2 and they can crit 4. They have a 50% chance to do 4. Yeah, I mean, I'm looking for undeads that I want to remove. Nothing too crazy. Candle Demon. Deal 2 random fireballs, self-remove after 4 uses. A lot of self-removal in the elemental kind of deck there. Generate a thunderstorm or toxic fog for removal. Deal 1 Shadow Ball if Death Blast or Blood Arrow is dealt. So 5 damage if a Death Blast is dealt. So my Skeleton Pirates, my Ghost Sailors, they do Death Blast every other turn. So I'm not going to lie, it is good. But I kind of want to, like, my goal is to find a way to fully utilize Stitch's Archer. And this is that. Like, we'll try and find a way to make that better in the future. You know what? You scale too slow. I'll get rid of you for now. And I'm trying to get rid of things I don't want to get the plus attack. Okay. Destroyed. Protect a diamond and remove the survived. Okay, so basically if you fail to kill somebody, this protects you from that and kills them. Click to remove a specified minion. Gain 1 higher quality minion. Get to do it twice. Yes, please. This is not bad. I just think we can do better. Guess not. We'll just take some fodder that we can remove. What's your deal? Do you take less from undead? Man. Oh, I'm upset. I'm gonna grab that and just, I'll probably use that reshape pearl on him. Is my big boy out here? My big boy's not out here, is he? Okay, now we got the big boy. Baby dragon. Cooldown 2, deal 3 fireball. I mean, whatever it is, I kind of want to ditch it, is the thing. With the random upgrade. Is the bullywog out? Not that I see. It's maybe about time to start. We can get rid of the beholder. I know that that doesn't increase the guy. Thunderstorm. Deal 5 damage to a random target and their adjacent adventurers. 2 damage to all enemies. Every removal. It's quite good. Necromancer. Remove the lowest attack undead minion on the board and deal Wave Blade to all adventurers. This is the core piece that we were looking for. It has to be. 2 damage to everybody. All right, we need to find a way to routinely make undead now. Otherwise, we got a problem. In case you live. The fact that it does prioritize the lowest is so nice. Oh, I don't get a pick. Generate a thunderstorm. I thought it would give me a draft. Generate a thunderstorm and repeat once per every 3 inorganic minions on the board. Not great for us. Skeleton Demon, what's that about? At the start of the turn, deal Wave Blade to nearby enemies if there are any other undead minions on the board. Great. The bad news is... Okay, no, the good news is you have 6 damage. I was worried there. Start of the turn, do Wave Blade to the lowest HP. Okay, I want to make sure I keep on finding the skeletons. Just like these low damage things that can just be fuel for my other guy, basically. Cooldown 3, generate and accelerate. Every 3 turns, accelerate a cooldown by 1. That could cause a problem. If Necromancer, like, starts eating too quickly. A nature minion on the board gains a permanent 2 attack every blank. Do we have... I mean, the Burst Worm. This has never worked. I think let's try and find something better. Remove this treasure to recruit 3 minions. I think that'll just be good enough. Sad. Just gonna go ahead and skip. What is this, man? Remove the lowest attack minion upon its death. That's fine. Blood Servant. Self-remove if there's a vampire on the board, and vampire gains a permanent 3 attack. Toxic Fog damage up by 2. I actually feel like we could justify. Bloated Zombie will self-remove if it doesn't get removed. So that's a nice guarantee. Ooh. Cooldown of 2. Deal 1 crit per 3 attack. Here's the thing. You are absolutely going to be removed. I kind of want to lean into the Necromancer angle. Skeleton Archer is beautiful. We could start removing some stuff. We have 27. I have no more faith that this is going to work. What do you got? You're at 10 damage now? Good. The fog is doing a little bit more. I think we're going to want to remove these finally, too. Damage taken +1 for nearby adventurers. That could be kind of silly. That's already going to... This is already going to remove itself. But only after it buffs up a bunch of fools. Oh, it killed my portal. Prepare to die. We have 7 Thunderstorm, 3 Toxic Fog, and we have empty spaces going on. Uh-oh. Yes! 1 removed nature minion will turn into an undead minion of the same quality. Okay. So now we can think of self-remove if there's a vampire on the board. The vampire gains some attack. Okay, let's try and find the vampire then, because that could be a way where we could generate even more minions without that much issue. Okay, do we have any extras? Oh my god. We're not going to find a vampire, are we? Wait, we have a vampire? When did we get a vampire? Oh yeah, we took him a long time ago. Holy crap. I just forgot that we even grabbed him. That's perfect. I didn't mean to have that synergy. Attack +1 permanently per nearby adventurer or minion removal. It's a little bit spooky because he has 1. I want him to get a buff. Okay, good. He got the attack up. All right, good. So, because we don't want him to be the one to go away. Blood arrow attack up by 8 is cool, but not doing anything with it. This could be something. I just don't think so. 1 more. The highest attack minion on the board gets a permanent +1 attack. Sure, I'll have you do your business until you eventually get kicked out of here. Bloated zombie. How the hell you're still alive is beyond me, but I'm not going to complain. Every 2 turns, a random minion on the board gets a permanent 4 attack. Generate calamity. Half damage to a freaking minion. I mean, sure. We could have gone for the accelerate, apparently. Remove this treasure to gain 6 refresh. This is kind of what we were looking for, right? Bloated zombie can use 2 extra cooldown ability and gain a zombie on removal. Gotcha. Bloated zombie can use 2 extra cooldown abilities and then gain removal. That actually works pretty decently. Cooldown 2, remove all goblins and murloc. Gain 3 permanent attack per removal. I mean, dang, dude. We just got so much stuff. We have too many units for the board. Like, no surprises there. Ghost Captain, damage +6 per Ghost Sailor on the board. I mean, I've got quite a bit. I think we take that. I think we start removing, as long as my, yeah, as long as you're on the board, I'm going to start removing a couple things. Getting rid of the Swordsman. Because we have 24. I'm going to get rid of the... I'm going to get rid of the Chaos Lord because the Skeleton Mage kind of does stuff with that anyways. Alright. Still have probably too many, but... I mean, more stuff to remove. Got 21. I believe there's 20 spaces on the... Wait, there's 25 spaces on the board? Yeah, there's 25. Toxic Fog damage up. Could be good, or we could get rid of it. All damage taken minus. Max damage taken is 7 for every attack. It's not that bad. This guy's up to 25! Woo! I think we're leaning into, like, the bloated zombies being the thing, I guess. Slimes will deal crits. That's pretty cool. Cooldown of 5, gain remove. Oh, we have plenty removals as is. Crit does an extra 100%. Who has a crit? I mean, the zombie... I mean, this guy's got a crit, but... I don't have a way to buff him up yet. Damage dealt +1 by undead minions. I mean, sure. Or click this... Gain a copy of a minion you have without its current attack. You know what? Let's do that instead. Let's get a second Necromancer going on here. Because we clearly need to trim the board more. Yeah, we really need it. Okay, hold on. Can I see the board? Okay, I see the guy that I wanted to see. We're moving that. I'm going to just remove a freaking Ghost Parrot, too. I don't want to lean into the Ghost build. I just want to remove stuff that was adjacent to him. I'm a Necromancer, man. Calamity will be dealt to 2 extra adventurers. That's the half health damage blast. I'll do 1 roll here. Aye, aye, aye. Okay. We'll dupe the Necromancer. Another Skeleton Archer. Yes, that is nice. We'll dupe that. I'm looking for this guy. There we go. Good deal. Just want to remove stuff when it's by him. It's the most, like, value effective. Very nice. Cooldown 2, do Blood Arrow. Bloated Zombie. So when a Bloated Zombie... Is it when the effect goes off? Can use 2 extra cooldown ability. Gain 1 zombie on removal of a bloated zombie, theoretically. Okay, we have 22. So we're riding the line pretty close. I'm going to buff up my other guy. But yeah, yep. We have empties now. Okay. All right. That's a good sign. 50% chance to get an additional option when you recruit. Could be cool. Ah. Bloated zombie. Love to see it. 23. We are going to be overflowing at the base here. What's your deal? Another Blood Servant. Damage taken down from Shadow. Okay. Not really worried about that. This guy's here. I'm going to go ahead and ditch that at this point. What? Deal a Death Blast along with all bloated... Wait, why did I get that? Oh, because he was a nature minion. Duh. That's not something I fully utilized. When a nearby minion's cooldown is 0, it gains a permanent attack. Oh my god. That could activate that guy. That could activate that guy out. Unfortunately, it's got 0 attack, so it's probably just going to be killed immediately. Okay. It buffed up some people. Attack +2 and deal all thunderstorm damage. I mean, there's certainly something there, but... The Necromancer only does undead, right? Deal 1... Wait. Deal 1 blood arrow, repeating once for every undead minion on the board, is obviously very strong. But... I'm pretty focused on this one stupid little thing. And I like it. Deal 1 Death Blast along with all bloated zombies. I'm going to go ahead and remove you. You're at 21 damage. 40 damage on that one. Wild stuff. We are exploding fools at this point. Man, even with the extra, we didn't get any undeads. 24. One blood arrow per every 2. Remove this. Treasure. Removes all normal quality minions. That's kind of crazy. We don't have that much. You know what? Sure. Gain a permanent attack 1 for every 10. Wow, 10 Toxic Fog or Thunderstorm. There's a really cool, like, build in that. It's not anything I'm going to be doing right now. All right, Adventure Boss has arrived. All right, so these guys were added to my deck. They're basically dead draws. AoE 9 damage. It's not bad. I just don't care too much. Cooldown 2. Okay. 2, deal Fireball to all adventures. It's also a melee. Deal 1 extra Toxic Fog damage per turn. Oh, there's some cool stuff here. But it doesn't lean into my synergy, so I'm just kind of trying to... We'll be doing another build. There's so many builds that I'm so excited to try. Oh my god. There's so many builds I'm excited to try. Perfect. I do want to see what your ability is. 3 health to all adventures. Boss damage taken -1 for every devoted knight still alive. I want to wait until you're a bloated zombie to remove. Nope. 25. Whew. Skip that stuff. Oh, perfect. Another Necromancer. Sure, whatever. Perfect. And then we get a zombie. And then we get another zombie. Just trying to remove him by that guy. Before we accidentally explode the boss, I do want to check in and see where we're at with some things here. 7. Okay. You know what? Killing it. 32, 29. This guy never got the buff of the gem, unfortunately. This didn't happen very often. It sure seems like. Got up to 60. The vampire got up to 51. That's pretty silly. How we have just a skeleton alive still is beyond me. I would love to do a ramp build with the furnace. Bye-bye. Wait, we got the boss. She just takes less damage. She doesn't take none from it, so... Whoop, whoop. I know we got 20... Oh, we got 22 left. We actually are going to have an empty space. Doesn't matter. Succubus. Cooldown 3. All nearby minions get a permanent attack upgrade. Woo-wee. Oh, that guy's dead. Why did I care? Why did I care? The treasury is now safe. Unlocked level 1 and unlocked a new ring. I don't know if that's true. He did. So this is kind of like the meta system. First of all, that was difficulty 1. There are a ton of them. Bare minimum, there's 10 difficulties. I know that for sure. I think there might be more. But we have the Ascension scaling, and we have a little bit of meta. But you can only have 3 rings active at a time. We've got these 2 right now. Gain a refresh and removal, and the chance to gain rare minions increases in this level. Okay? And then gain 4 refreshes on the level. Okay. So that's kind of what we've got going for that. So the fun thing is, I'm not usually a meta guy, but I don't mind meta systems that have like badge type systems where it's like you can only equip 3. Here's a bunch of different ones that you can unlock. I don't mind that nearly as much. I don't know what the hell these gems are about. Not a single clue. But yeah, that is that, and that's going to do it here for today. We'll be back at it again tomorrow to try out another build. Don't know how long we'll do this. It entirely depends on how much you guys like this video and support it. Like, how much you guys enjoy this video. I guess how much you like, comment, subscribe on this video too. Like that too, I suppose. If you do enjoy it, likes and comments are the easiest way to let me, and most importantly, the algorithm know that you enjoyed it, and thus it'll show it to more people. If more people see it, I'm more likely to do more of it. That is just like the one-to-one straightforward. That is true. So if you want more, that is stuff you can do to help. I'll be doing a little bit more for sure, though, so don't worry about that. Stay tuned every day for right now. Some Endgame of Devil. The name is wild. Game's out now on Steam. Go check it out. Thank you for watching. My name is Retromation, covering indie games every single day with an extra specialty in roguelikes and roguelites. If that is something you are into, this is a channel that you should be subscribed to. Thank you, and I will see you next time. Bye.